Dear citizens of the Internet, over the past decade, the Internet has become an increasingly integral part of our daily lives. It has evolved into the catalyst behind free media, free speech and global communication. Since its inception, the World Wide Web has become a prominent medium for individuals such as journalists and activists alike. However, a great injustice lurks beneath the surface. A vile infestation of abhorrent animals have been growing, parasitically spreading like cancer. Unknown to the world, it has consumed and victimized innocent children as well as adults. The growing trade of child pornography has become a major problem. While government organizations have put much effort into the dismantling of individuals and websites dedicated to this repulsive trade, the providers of this content have grown frustrated and moved their trades into a much seedier place known as the DARKNET, a network dedicated only to the iniquities that are outcasted by the society we strive in. Unfortunately, a potentially benevolent resource has been corrupted by these sick and sadistic abominations of the world. We, Anonymous, have an eternal duty to fight against the social injustices of this world. When we came into this virtual realm, we were disgusted with the content that was provisioned and readily available for the perverted masses. Many of us had lingering traumatic images of the material that these pedophiles were hiding on the Darknet. Anonymous took a pledge to defend the defenseless and fight for the fallen. We rallied an army called the Legion, and armed ourselves with our Chris Hansen cannons. We set out for the great hunt which has become Operation Darknet, also known as To Catch a Predator. We found that a majority of the Darknet pedophiles were using a site called Realita City. We demanded that the major provider of the host known as Freedom Hosting rid their servers of such reprehensible materials. Unfortunately, to our horror, the owner of Freedom Hosting was the perpetrator for most of the pedophilic content. We are now aware that this provider has over 100 gigabytes of content depicting children being sexually exploited for money and sick thrills that only the underlying insects of this world could take pleasure in. While successful in our onslaught to identify users and take down the hosting provider of this unacceptable content, the Darknet is a vast sea with many providers. However, we fully intend to make it uninhabitable for these disgusting degenerates to exist without the fear of prosecution or death. This is our message, our manifesto. You may hold us to every last word, for we will never turn a deaf ear upon the screams of innocent children. You know who you are, and so do we. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.